As the world comes to terms with the deadly dual suicide bombing at the Kabul airport, the United States President Joe Biden vowed to avenge the death of US military personnel. More than 60 people, including 13 US Marines, were killed in the attack. Biden said the US will continue with the evacuation process. In his address to the nation, Biden issued a threat to the ISIS who claimed responsibility for the attacks. He said, "We will hunt you down and make you pay." Biden said there was no evidence that ISIS-K colluded with the Taliban. He said he had instructed military commanders to develop plans to strike IS affiliate. ISIS-K has claimed responsibility for many deadly attacks in the country in recent years, targeting Americans and former employees of foreign services. ISIS-K is a far more radical group than Taliban. President Biden's address has opened up a Pandora box of possibilities for the US to fight the ISIS. By giving a clean chit to the Taliban for Kabul blasts, is Biden hinting at American forces joining hands with the Taliban to fight ISIS? Taliban and Islamic State are sworn enemies. IS fighters since 2014 have settled in and around strategic provinces of Afghanistan, including the capital city of Kabul. Taliban has not been able to rip off these ISIS fighters and sleeper cells. For the US, it will be difficult to locate the ISIS bases and airstrike them. In the recent years, they have become concentrated in urban areas among civilians. This complicates US efforts to target them without harming the civilians. For targeting them, US will need an insider in Afghanistan. One may think that Pakistan may be of help to the US. However, after the way Pakistan has fooled the US and engineered Taliban's return in Kabul, this seems like less of a possibility. The US and CIA cannot overlook the fact that Pakistan's deep state, ISI, facilitates this group. The world can only hope that Joe Biden administration takes heed of this and comes out with a better solution.